My name is Franklyn Clarke, and I'm the head coordinator of VCity Basketball. VCity Basketball started in 2014. I used to run the Vaughan Basketball BBA program. I was the coordinator, and I just like working with kids. A lot of people told me that I should start my own program.
You're listening to Redneck.
super proud of my guys. I felt like they worked extremely hard against a great team. This is the #1 team in our division, and for us to pull off a win against those guys, I'm proud of my guys. I would say the biggest thing I get is having taken kids that, wanted to play basketball and didn't have the right set of tools, the skills, and me working with them and seeing the improvement at the end of the year, and having their parents tell me like, coach, such and such has come so far and he's doing so well, and it's thanks to you. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Just watching a kid that starts from not being able to dribble or do anything to now he's playing on his high school team. When I was playing, I didn't appreciate them that much, all the yelling and screaming and stuff like that. But now I see, why they took that approach. It's a lot of discipline, and it's tough working with youth sometimes because they're coming from different things in their life that's going on. It's very hard working with them sometimes. So, as a coach, seeing how my coach dealt with me, kind of made it a little bit easier for me to, interact and deal with the kids.
My name is Amanda Ritter. I am involved because my son was playing for the team, and now I am team manager.
I'm Pilar, and I play point guard for VCity.
Coach Franklyn is his first and only rep coach. As far as I'm concerned as a parent and from a team manager standpoint, Franklyn's done amazing, not only with my son, but with all the kids. He really caters to their individual needs.
He's taught me how to be a better man. That's all I can say.
Yeah, and for me to kind of, spin off that, like I find for Malik, like he stays very involved, so he will ask them like, are you guys getting to class on time? Malik had suffered an injury, and Franklyn's been with him and supporting him. Not only to get back on track with the game itself, but definitely through mental struggles that he's been going through. He's just honestly probably one of the biggest all-around supporters for all of the boys on the team.
My name is Janai Carpenter, and my relation with coach is he's been my coach for 4 years. From when I started, he trained with me, he worked with me, got my confidence up.
I'm Janai's mom, yes. So I've known Coach for about the same amount of time. I do know his wife, so we're very close. We're like sisters. Janai was very quiet to himself type of kid, and confidence was definitely down. Didn't have a lot of self-confidence. And so with basketball and just coach working with him side by side, having him a part of his house league, it's really just kind of taken him and elevated him to a different level.
Before, when my confidence was down, the teacher would ask a question in class, I wouldn't put my hand up. Now, I'm like the first to raise my hand. So he really helped me with my confidence.
My name is Ethan Townsend. I play small forward or power forward.
My name is Kimberly. I'm Ethan Small. He's much more confident in things in his game and just in general, I would say. And coach is definitely motivates him.
My name is Max Wysensky, number 0. I play point guard through power forward. The life training attribute of it is much higher than the basketball because he's like a second father to us. Like he's been to my house multiple times. He's very close to my family. The life lessons he's taught me, like being on time to practice, being on time to school, like what he teaches us in basketball is very minimal to what he teaches us in life. Like everything from being on time to places to when you're there to like give it your best to never only go like 50% at it.
I want to instill hard work. That's my main focus. Not every kid is going to get a scholarship to go Division I. Not every kid is going to go to the NBA. But for me, my biggest thing is teaching the kids how to work really hard for what they want. And if they work hard, good things will happen. And if it doesn't, at least they could always, have that work ethic to fall back on to, try other things. At least once the work ethic is there, everything else will fall into place.
When coach, trains with me like one-on-one and stuff, it makes me feel good about myself, knowing that I have a father figure like person in my life.
every boy needs that role model. And, you know, Coach is a very strong one. And his presence, you could tell at every game, even how he interacts with refs, how he carries himself as a father, as a man, and just as a person, his own identity, not blended in with anybody else. He is, you know, he's very, I don't want to say superior, but he has a presence about him. He has an aura. I can definitely fill the room, and he's one of those people, he doesn't touch you to touch you. He touches you and he changes you. And that's big. Because not a lot of people who you interact with actually leave you with something. And he's always giving of himself. Always. And you can see it with the boys.
I would say one thing he's hard on us about is just like always working hard at whatever you do. And he says, if you can't go into a job and like half-ass it or whatever, you always have to go 100%.
It was all Coach Franklin. I spent like hours at the community center, all the training programs he had. He goes way above and beyond what he needs to make his players better. Without paying him, without having his own gym, he'll go out of his time after work to come to the community center and train. That's like the number one thing that made me better. He would come to the community center and we'd just be taking shots on the side basket until I got better at shooting. So like small stuff like that makes a player better. And all the stuff that he's taught me, it raised my confidence to the point where I just wasn't scared of anything. Like I would drive to the basket and not care who was in front of me. So stuff like that. He puts like a killer mentality when you play for him.
I definitely appreciate his time he puts into helping me. Usually every Friday I have training with him that he invites me to train with him.
I feel like I've seen a huge difference in Ethan since he's been playing for the last couple of months, and just even dealing with Coach. Like, I mean, if there are any issues, I feel like we're totally comfortable to speak with Coach, like one-on-one, and he could talk to Ethan in a different way, and he just challenges, develops him. He's just he seems like a huge inspiration.
Franklin works really hard. He's, to be honest, at his day job, and we're on the phone, and he's working on VCity. It's something that's constantly on his mind. He's constantly coming up with different ideas for the kids individually, or just tournaments, things that they can do to just expand the program or themselves, get themselves out there. He's just really all about the players. And as far as work goes, I would say it's just, when is he not working? Is more the question, is when is Franklin not working on VCity?
We do film sessions where, you know, all the kids get together, and, you know, it's a really close-knit group that I have. Some of these kids I've had since they were about 11 years old, and they refuse to go to other teams. And I've had kids say, listen, I want to play basketball with you until I don't want to play basketball anymore.
Usually as a team, we'll like go out to eat and stuff during AU trips and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And we'll do film sessions.
I definitely say that with this team, at least, we have a stronger relationship amongst each other as teammates. We talk a lot, and we just talk about like our game. After games, we like always chat like whether we played good, and talk about like what we can do to win the next one. Kind of just motivate each other. And it's the same thing on court.
Yeah, it's
just
Vanguard
family.
family. It's family. Yeah, it's definitely family.
Some people just cry. Vanguard on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3. Vanguard. 4, 5, 6. Family.